Well, hello again. I'm back with another story of the heroes from World 83. They've bid farewell to Spelok and his band of kobolds, and now they're trying to figure out what to do next. Should they finish investigating the Department of Illusion, or just move on to necromancy? Now that they have the wand fragment, they didn't even fully explore all of the departments of evocation. Or perhaps they want to take another 3-day weekend. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Maybe I could use a break. I wonder if the free cities are nice this time of year. The Great Forest is always wonderful, but I'm wanted there, aren't I? And not the good kind of wanted. Maybe I could ask Mun the Immortal for some suggestions for places to vacation in the Magistracy.
What do you want to do now? Spelok has led his tribe back into Long Shadows. You eventually, I guess, Zartok and Athelflaed and Paxton, you come back down the stairs.
Well, you said you wanted to talk to me in the Sanctum
in the
first,
Sanctum,
right?
that's right. You wanted to talk to Paxton in the Sanctum first.
Yeah. Just so that we can call that Plan C.
Mm-hmm. So Paxton climbs up on the Sanctum and says, hey, Athelflaed, can you come over here a second? Can you push us around and make Zoom noises while I talk to Zartok for a second?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Cool. All right, he steps into the Sanctum and goes, what's up, bud?
So, that didn't work, but we could just go to necromancy and see what this bloke's deal is, and then we got to go by as if we felt like we wanted to dig a tunnel of acid, which is the best idea ever on the podcast by far, 100%.
That you've had, yeah. Yeah, maybe we can keep the whole acid thing as a backup, a plan B.
Yeah, we'll call it Plan C, but we can't talk about Plan C, not on the skateboard.
Okay.
We'll just call it Plan C. So
Right.
you ever look at me and wink and say, time for Plan C, then we run up to the gold biters and tell them we got the most gold and make them start digging tunnels or whatever.
Gotcha. And just to reiterate, what were plans A and B again?
Plan A is Strefok's a really swell guy and gives us a one fragment. Plan B is we have to fight Strefok and we all die.
I kind of feel like your natural fanboyism for Strethok combined with Terra's loquaciousness, we might be able to get farther than one might expect with Plan A.
Okay, that's what I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really a fanboy. I'm trying to murder him.
It sounded like you were pretty much on his side for some of the things he said in the earlier letters. Am I right?
I think he's really, really smart, but he also wanted to kill us, and he surrounded me with zombies when I was sleeping. I'm not really a big fan. I can pretend like I'm a big fan.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. All right, we can step off this. Plan C, not in effect.
Yes.
Plan A is a go.
Yes.
All right.
Plan A, which is to meet up with our good friend Strethok and have a long conversation with him about how great he is. Right, Zartok?
Not suspicious at all.
That's it. That's what we hope. Hey, Athelflaed, you want a turn?
Yeah.
All right, you step on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Zartok and Paxton both push.
She's like the kid I
skateboard
never
around.
had.
We make it rumble a little bit.
Okay, we can go check on Terra on her throne and
All
just
right.
be like, of course.
All right.
Time for business.
You head back down the stairs, and as I mentioned for Spelok, just below the glass barrier is a zombie standing there with a sheet of parchment nailed to its forehead.
We'll deal with you later.
Okay. What are you going to do then?
Oh, you know what I'll try? I'll try to cast Frostbite on it to see if spells go through this thing.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay. I think it's made of god glass.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, just so we know, don't bother with your channeling or your horrify undead or whatever that healer's ability is.
Turn undead.
Okay, cool. It
It's
has a
not
name.
a healer
That's weird.
ability. It's just a cleric thing.
Okay, I should know this because Mike gave me the play handbook, so that's good. All right, let's go.
You said that in your character voice, so it sounds like someone named Mike gave you
I
a
did.
magic tome.
Josh and
in
Zoltok
play.
are the same person. We're not. I guess we're not going to bring this down now. We'll leave it.
Okay, so you want to go gather Epilema and Terra?
Yeah.
All right.
I
Well,
forgot Epilema was
yeah,
there.
Epilema's just hanging out. She's counting the gold. What comes after 15? 16, 17.
There's really infinite numbers that come after
Maybe
15.
just make piles of 10.
Oh, yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah, that's helping.
So she's trying to
Nice.
count all
That
the
really is
gold.
That's
a character
leadership.
with high wisdom right there. Nice.
So what do you want to do? You're back by the throne.
Tara, when she sees them, says, so what happened?
Josh. Not Josh.
Josh is our dog. No.
Zartok asked Spelok to dig a bunch of
We
tunnels.
don't
and
talk
stuff.
about Plan C. We only talk about Plan A when we're not on the platform.
I was only telling her about what Spelok didn't agree to do. Hence, we're not doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right, Zartok?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, yeah. Plan C is a no-go. Yeah, I was just seeing if we could have him, dig tunnels.
Why'd you need to go to the secret? I mean, couldn't the other kobolds know about it? I don't know.
Again, I just wanted to show him something cool. We don't have to speak of this ever again.
You're, I feel like your demeanor right now is really freaking out, Tara.
Oh, Tara,
Freaking
I
me
can.
out.
I'll tell you. I can talk to you later about it. Don't worry. It's not a big
Athelflaed,
deal.
what do they talk about?
Tara and Epilema both look at Athelflaed.
We can show you the platform later if you want.
What?
Yeah, I think this is the easiest way to clear the air. Zartok asked Spelok to dig some tunnels and stuff, and Spelok said no, so we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
And he didn't want other people to be able to hear about it, but it doesn't matter because it's not happening because he didn't agree to it.
I'm really into tunnels.
Yeah.
I just think they're really cool. I can see
Tara
in the
like
dark.
opens her arms wide, like motioning to the tunnels that they're in. Like, is this not enough for you?
I guess you could say Spelok didn't dig your idea.
Oh my god, I'm
Oh.
about to die right now. Zartok's soul leaves his body for a second and then sucks back in.
Well, so Tara is a little injured, and as much as she would like to forge ahead, she would also like to have some more health.
Yeah, I can help you out with that. How hurt are you?
Tara is about like she's bruised and maybe has some cuts, but like she's okay.
How out of all the people that are left down here, how many people have taken damage and are hurt?
I
Athelflaed,
know
are you hurt?
Epilema is pretty
Yep,
bruised.
Epilema got
She's quite beat
Yeah.
hit a few times.
Athelflaed, are you hurt at all? No? Zartok, you probably weren't hurt because you were hanging out in the back.
Actually, I got injured from the traps from
Mm.
when
Nice
Epilema
feelings.
was stepping all over every trap.
Hey.
I mean, it's what happened. It's not a big deal.
All right, everybody gather around Papa Paxton.
Okay.
Paxton casts Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
So up to 6 creatures of my choice, which there's only 3 at this point, get
Right.
2d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. So that will be...
That's pretty good. Papa Paxton.
Yeah. That is... they all get 14 HP back.
All right.
Are you
I
guys...
feel pretty good.
Who needs more than that?
I mean, I got a few minor bruises, but I'll be fine.
Nah, Epilema, you did pretty good. I'm going to do Cure Wounds on you.
Oh, man, you don't need to use it. There's got to be somebody who's in worse shape than me because I'm so tough.
Sometimes the toughest people still need help, right?
No.
Doesn't matter. 11 hit points. And
Thanks, I guess.
Tara, are you still hurt at all?
Just a touch.
Okay, I'm going to do... this will be the last, but I assume that we're going to take a long rest before we do any more big fights. So I'm going to go ahead and do Cure Wounds on you. And that is 9 hit points.
All right. Totally feeling great.
Yay!
All right, so what are we doing?
Talking to a zombie.
I have a I can look over all this this treasure we acquired and see if it's magic and go through all that. We can go see what the heck is up with this zombie survey.
I'm highly interested in this elven chainmail.
We also have a lot of the floor we didn't quite explore, but it's probably trapped with kobold stuff. So yeah, there's still plenty to do without even addressing the elephant not in the room.
I have no interest in the dumb hat, but definitely in the chainmail. Also, we do have a lot of gold.
Do we want to start with the identification?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's I think we're sort of done with this floor for today, right? We're gonna go back upstairs.
Well, did you want to talk to the gold biters?
I don't know. Maybe they can just leave. There's an exit. We also have to deal with the exit and close that off. We don't want nothing from the long shadows to be crawling up here for us to deal with.
I have, without the 3 sacks of gold, we have 1,266 gold to split between the 4 of us.
Ooh.
Oh my.
That's a lot of gold.
And
you gave Spelok 43 gold to try to look like he was the richest?
oh no, we got that.
Got that after.
1,223 plus that 43.
Uh-huh.
So that's 1,266. And then we
Okay.
need to add the sacks to it.
Yep.
So basically, we all need to go back and get more tattoos.
Ooh. Yeah.
I'm going to get a shamrock on my ankle.
Zartok's gonna get one that says "Mom" on the heart.
Went upside down, though. So it's wow.
Well, he's got to be able to read it.
All right, so you're heading back up. You're talking to the zombie. What are you doing?
I'm gonna head back up to identify all this stuff, and then we can come back.
Yeah, I need to find out about this chainmail.
Okay, so you're heading back up where? To your residences up on the administration level?
Zartok chills out on the divination floor. He wouldn't go there by himself if we didn't block off the tunnel with the glass of pain, but he's feeling kind of safe-ish.
So how much is this gold that
Yeah, we would count up
the
the gold
Epilema
too.
has counted?
You total up the gold. You double check her count. Are you ready?
Sure.
This is a lot, all right? This is what the kobolds have scoured from all over this floor and their journey through Long Shadows. This is a lot of gold. 1,349 gold pieces.
Is that on top of the 1,266 we were talking about earlier?
That's right.
Nice.
Hold on, guys.
I have a question that's even more important than how much gold we got.
Which tattoo can we get?
Well,
Experience.
I'll get to the experience. Let me finish this. There are 3,495 silver pieces, 4,654 copper pieces. Spelok took these, but there were 5 diamonds, 7 emeralds, 3 pearls. You've got the 3 pearls, and 1 large tear-shaped sapphire.
Okay, so the gold, all of the combined gold that we have split 5 ways is 523. So we all get, Epilema included, 523.
523 gold dividend.
I don't even remember what the tattoos cost.
They were expensive.
They were like the most expensive thing we've ever bought.
Yeah, for sure.
But we have nowhere else to spend gold, so. 699 silver.
All right, I'm going to total up experience if you'll give me a moment.
It's probably not a lot. We had so many people.
They don't get any. Should have let Mox
The
die.
experience itself is what you get.
That's right.
That's it.
I get 930 copper, 0.8. So like one person gets 30 and everyone else gets 31. I don't know.
This is too much to carry. So
That's why we got to go back to our rooms. I got to put some of this stuff down.
let's just round it up to Zartok's level 7. Probably not. Probably still a little short. Yeah, that counterspell was cool. It helps your action economy. But you're trading it for spell slots, basically.
All right, are you ready? 2,350 experience points. That's quite a big haul. Part of that split for Spelok, but that's what you each get.
How much was that? 2,000?
2,350.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
How close is everyone to another level?
Good. We got another almost 4K to go.
Pretty sure Epilema's going to level up, but maybe not. I'll have to check.
Paxton, are you at 3,486?
Yes.
Cool.
So we have 3,500 to go.
And where is Zartok?
I'm still trying to add it. Sorry.
Or Athelflaed, for that matter. How close is Athelflaed to 7th level? No one must speak during the exciting math calculation period.
If you have any spell slots left, you could add up all your experience with a counter spell. I've hit my quota now.
He's in overdrive.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like maybe you just didn't talk quite as much after your surgery.
Yeah, he's making up for it.
Yeah. It hurt to talk when I had those tubes in my face.
Yeah,
So.
I can
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah.
So Zartok's about 1,000 short of level 7.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So close. Athelflaed too?
Yeah. 2,000, I think.
All right, you guys get to solo the next fight or duo it.
Come on, Athelflaed, let's go grind out some XP in Long Shadows off camera. We would also, like, after counting
Yep.
up gold, splitting it up, we would try to identify the Elven Chainmail, figure out what the Sheet of Cloth is. If the Goofy Hat is magic, we would do the same thing.
Yep, the hat is magic, that's right.
We would also check out the robe. Athelflaed actually has it. She wrapped it around herself, and Zartok would be like, "Hey, Athelflaed, can I examine that robe from the evocation floor that we got?" You remember?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I kind of need new clothes.
Okay.
Maybe.
Might smell like macaroni and cheese, but that's cool.
It's a nice smell, really.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
That's a feature.
Plus
And
one.
Zartok would use the 3 pearls he already had, and if he needs to use them,
Yeah, you need to use them to identify things.
each of these, and
What do you want to use it for on first?
let's check out the Elven Chainmail since Tara keeps being like,
Okay.
"Look at that! Yeah, that's really nice."
So Elven Chainmail, it's not as effective in terms of AC as regular Chainmail. It's AC 13, and it gives you a +1 to AC. I don't know why they split those up, but it means effectively AC 14, but you can just add it as Elven Chainmail. However, there's another nice thing about Elven Chainmail. It also only weighs 20 pounds, which is way lighter than regular Chainmail. So Elven Chainmail, AC 13, and a +1 to AC, only weighs 20 pounds, but your Identify spell also reveals that this is Drow Elven Chainmail. And that means that within a minute of exposure to sunlight, it will fall apart.
Okay.
My clothes.
And what are you going to identify next?
The Sheet of Cloth.
The Sheet of Cloth,
If we
is-
need to identify it.
you do. I
Okay.
mean, unless you want to like experiment with it or something.
No, let's figure out what things are before we play with it.
Yeah, it is a portable illusionary wall.
That sounds cool.
It's a sheet of cloth that, when thrown up in the air, expands to fill up to a 5-foot opening, creating the illusion of a stone wall. And it needs a DC 15 investigation check to detect the illusion.
That's neat. This is pretty useful. I don't know who's going to be in charge of this, but
What's the third thing you want to identify?
Goofy Hat.
This is a hat of disguise.
Seems kind of silly. Seems kind of...
Probably
It's-
give it to the person with like the least stealth. I don't know.
Athelflaed, this basically duplicates what your robe of hiding in plain sight does.
Yeah.
It allows you to cast Disguise Self on yourself at will.
Can't even really wear it with these horns in the way. I'd have to cut out some holes. Is the... Do I have to identify the enhanced crossbow? Or is it... Or
If you
is it
want to
just
figure
like
out what it does when the wand fragment is attached, yes. If you want to detach the wand fragment, you don't have to do anything special.
All right. Hey, Paxton, can I borrow 2 pearls?
You're pretty sure that whatever it's doing with the crossbow right now, if you attach the wand fragment to the other wand fragments, it won't fulfill that function
Right.
anymore.
So I figured. Maybe we don't even have to identify it. We can just...
We're going to be taking the one fragment off of it anyway.
Yeah, but
So-
I figure in the meantime, Athelflaed could use it.
All right.
How about we just have her shoot it and see what happens?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Do I have
Okay.
to roll for that?
Yeah, sure. Make an attack roll, and no, you know what? Make an intelligence check while you shoot it. Just make an intelligence check.
6.
6. It's a little uncomfortable for you to shoot. That's all that you realize when using it. It's got this little wand fragment stuck on the side of it. It's got kind of a hinge mechanism attached to this wand fragment too, but you can't figure out how it works.
Oh, man.
We'll just try it. I'm sure it's doing something.
I mean,
Okay.
there's nothing special about the bolt. When you shoot it, it just bounces off the wall.
Make sure you have, like gloves. Don't
Yeah.
you want
It
to
is
touch that
very
thing
cold.
on accident.
It is very cold.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's up to Athelflaed then if she wants to carry it around or if she's going to get cold.
No, that's all right.
We don't need you to die.
Yeah, if you're going to carry it around with you, you need to have some sort of protection from the cold.
I don't even think I have anything.
There should be gloves on that dead body.
Yep,
Yeah. Was the drow just wearing heavy? This is not magical clothes.
That's
They're
right, just heavy clothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I guess I assume that I would need some sort of special gloves. But yeah, I just have the regular leather armor.
Actually, you're not even wearing that because you're better off without it as a monk.
Yep.
Yeah. Tara, do you
Unarmed
want this?
strike.
This drow elven chainmail? You can just hold on to it if you want, I guess.
Okay.
It only weighs 20 pounds.
Yeah, but I would have to be hittable at that point.
Yeah, you would be hittable if you wore it. That's true.
I mean,
What about this portable illusionary wall? Who wants to be in charge of this? I'd like it, but I don't need to have it. I have similar abilities.
you get to be the road runner.
If you're excited about it, then I say you go ahead and hold on to it.
Okay.
Do you want to identify the potion?
I do, but I need no more pearls. I'm out. Paxton has a...
Paxton tosses you a bag with 13 pearls in it.
Okay.
And says, tell you what, since you're our identification mule, you could just hang on to these and just try not to go crazy with it.
Okay. Yeah, I won't go crazy. Then we'll go ahead and identify the potion, Mike, and the robe.
All right, so the potion is a potion of true sight,
Ooh.
as per the spell.
Nice.
Actually, it's more like an ointment. You take it out and you rub it on your eyes.
Arcane Visine.
Yes.
Ointment of true sight.
And as per the spell, it lets you see invisible, see secret doors, see also into the ethereal plane out to 120 feet.
That's neat. Maybe, I think maybe Tara should have this in case we encounter something that goes invisible and she needs to kill it. Or Athelflaed. Or you, Paxton.
Fair.
So fight for it to the death.
My vision's pretty good. One of you two can have it.
I'll take it.
There you go.
All right. Athelflaed's so nice.
So wait, it's a potion of see invisible or whatever?
It does more than that. It allows you to see through illusions too, and like planar stuff. Zartok will tell you to use it if you want.
Oh, it was true sight.
Yeah, true sight.
Yeah, that's...
Ointment of true sight. Hey, I'm gonna take the scrolls if that's okay with you blokes.
Were you also going to identify the robe?
Yep, please.
All right, another pearl burned. It is a robe of protection +1. It provides +1 to saving throws and armor class. Also, it requires attunement.
Can one of the armor wearing folks wear it, or is it you have to not be wearing armor to use it? Is it like just go on your back?
I'm not sure how that works. We'd have to look that up.
Okay. We can do that.
It's not a cloak, it's a robe. But
Okay.
Maybe you could wear it over armor. I don't know.
Zartok will wear it for now because he was mauled nearly to death by zombies, had the 3 arrows sticking out of him. His old cool black clothes is all messed up.
You've really come around since we argued about those bracers, haven't you, bud?
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is I already had those braces. They just wasn't as nice. They had the same effect mechanically,
Mm-hmm.
on my armor class. They just didn't look as cool. All right, yep, we went through all that. Now we got to deal with the decide what we want to do. Do you want to take a break for today and then try to go down to necromancy tomorrow?
I would definitely like to have a long rest.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to rest up in administration?
Yes, let's go back to our rooms.
All right, you head back up to your rooms, take a rest, and the next day, I guess, you head back down to the illusion level. The zombie's still standing there.
Tara has unloaded a bunch of gold in
Yep.
her room
Okay.
and is also wearing drow chainmail.
All right, so you're switching to the drow chain
So
now.
she does look fly.
It looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, and she's just, if she leaves this place, she's gonna have to change because she doesn't want it to fall apart. But for now, this is the time to wear it. So
Yeah, I think I've got this scroll of sunbeam, which may get rid of it if we have to use it. So I'll try not to use that.
yeah, don't do that.
Okay.
But
Sounds
I
like a
now
fun
have
prank.
AC of 18.
Hey, Tara, I just recalled that you're wearing that thing on your head. You want me to take a look at it? You never really gave me a chance. You just kind of shoved it on there.
I mean, if you want to. Yeah, sure.
Leaders don't need people poking around in their head.
Oh, it says no.
Zartok definitely wants to do that.
That's so funny.
Leaders know when followers should mind their own business.
Oh, it thinks you should mind your own business.
I'm a little bit worried that it is a thing that thinks. You should, just take it off and let me see what it is.
At first, I thought that you were just wasting my pearls, but now I kind of think that you should identify it.
Yeah.
Is that something that Paxton says?
Yes.
All right. Well, Tara trusts Paxton, so she takes it off.
All right, as you try to take it off, it says, well, I guess leaders know best. And you take it off.
All right, we'll try to identify
All right,
it.
you cast Identify again. You burn another pearl.
I don't think it was useful to do
Actually,
that.
you crush the pearl and dissolve it. You cast Identify, and it's a circlet of leadership. All it does is offer encouraging words. That's literally all it does.
Tara, you can go ahead and wear it.
Yeah, I know. And she puts it back on and continues to look fly.
Paxton puts his hand on Tara's shoulder and goes, better safe than sorry. I'm glad we at least know that it's not malign.
I mean, don't you think I would know if I heard an evil voice in my head, Paxton?
Yeah, leaders know best.
I mean, we all hear voices, but we don't know if they're evil or not, right?
No, I don't. I think absolutely not. I'm concerned now for you.
But sometimes it's just a message cantrip, so it's probably fine.
Or a dagger.
Or a dagger. Uh-huh.
Tara, pats Paxton on the shoulder and is like, if you ever need to talk, buddy, I'm no Aster, but, you can talk whenever you need to, bud.
Zartok would, when you guys come down to be like, hey, are we going down? Zartok would ask for another day because he's nerding out still. It takes him 2 hours to practice each spell, at least 2 hours. And it just really takes a long time. And Mike has also ruled off air that Zartok doesn't have to pay the 50 gold pieces per spell level to learn these because there's enough components within the wizard complex. That's for you, Sean, and our all the rule lawyers out there. I don't think there are that many. I think rule lawyers are a dying breed.
Shout out to Brandon Weigel.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's Brandon. Yeah, Brandon, there's plenty of materials here, so he doesn't have to pay his 50 golds. Take that.
Yeah.
So anyway, he'd be willing to go if you guys were like, nope, we're not waiting a single other day, but Zartok's doing stuff.
I don't know if you guys want to wait the extra day. Epileema's raring to go.
Tara looks pretty ready, but, she'll kind of go with...
Why don't you pick some of the spells that you want to learn?
I can do the math and see how much he could learn it
Sure.
within a day, if that makes sense, and I'll just pick those.
I guess what I'm saying is I want to get down to see what you guys want to do. Do you want to finish exploring Illusion, or do you want to deal with this zombie that's standing there waiting for you, or what do you want to do?
Oh, I was gonna forge ahead. I mean, I don't care about the rest of the kobolds.
Okay.
I don't know what other people think.
Yeah.
Paxton will just follow Tara.
We could also just tell the kobolds, like, by the way, your bros left. You might want to hurry along. But also, Zartok wants to use them, so it seems like we have to leave them.
I mean, Zartok's got 700 gold, so he'd clearly be the leader of the gold buyers if they're even still there.
Tara has 1,000, and we're good.
You just want a fan club, don't you, Sheets?
I don't really care who's the leader of the gold buyers.
Sorry, it's gold nibblers.
Oh, gold nibblers. Sorry, it's gem buyers, wasn't it? Well,
Yeah,
gem
gem
takers.
takers.
Gem takers, gold nibblers, flesh pokers.
Yeah, since you have this the circlet of leadership, I think that it would be best if you were the leader.
I agree.
I think that would be best. And then I'll talk to you about plan A's through C on the platform later. But yeah, if we want to go talk to the gold. I already forgot it. It's 16 intelligence, yeah, right.
The gold nibblers.
The gold nibblers. Then we can do that right now. See if they're there and willing for you to be their leader. They might be useful.
Or they might just be a hassle, though.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you reach the illusion level. You ignore the zombie standing there. You go back through the doors into the Department of Illusion.
Yep.
I've got your token there at the stairwell. Where do you want to go? You're in the Department of Illusion on the illusion level.
Terry, you're the leader. You gotta tell the DM what we're doing.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know we were all looking at me.
We are.
What is
Okay.
your tiara telling us to do?
Oh, yeah, sure. I listened to the tiara.
Leaders don't take orders from tiaras. Leaders make choices for themselves.
Wow. That is really saucy of you. Anyway,
I think that's just the truth. There's no sauce there at all.
what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to, go to necromancy, or you want to try and talk to the kobold? I just wonder what our actual intent with the kobolds is.
Well, the gold nibblers may not even be here anymore. They may have left. But if you can be the leader, then you can make them at least close off that tunnel so we don't get any long shadow monstrosities crawling back in here. And then there's also some the dead what was their names? The magic eating kobolds. They was all dead in that one room. They may have something nice that we might want.
Okay.
And then there's some cats or something, like 8-legged cats or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
We might have to deal with that. We don't want them getting out of that room and killing someone.
Okay. Yeah, I don't necessarily want them to close the tunnel because I don't want the kobolds to be stuck here. Because
Yeah, that's
we are
their way
trying
home.
to clear out this this whole research facility, or it's not going to be safe for us or the people upstairs. But we can talk to them about guarding the tunnel and making sure either all of the other tribes are on board with the circlet of leadership because the twig is gone. And
I don't know if that's gonna work.
it's gold, okay?
Well, what is left? So the flesh pokers, they're gone. The word eaters, probably all dead. The gold nibblers is all that's left after
Word
Spelunk
eaters?
Yep, there were the word eaters
Oh
Yeah,
my
they-
god, that sounded made up.
and the wall crashers.
Left. Oh, wall crashers. But one day, I can't remember what day. If we find them, we find
I
them.
assume they like to crash walls.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good guess.
Yep. Okay, let's go talk to the gold nibblers because, yep.
It would be in my opinion to get them to try to leave and close that wall behind them. Or not that wall, that tunnel to the... What's it called? Long Shadow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because to be quite honest, I wouldn't exactly... If we had a bunch of kobolds guarding the entrance there, that doesn't make me feel any safer that things from Long Shadow aren't going to, like, get out and run around the...
We could at
The
least get a
dungeon.
warning.
Well,
Okay.
let's do that after we find out what happened to the wall crashers, so they can leave too.
So we want to basically go around to the kobold tribes and ask them to leave and to close this way.
Yeah, I think that's a worthy goal. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, so you walk down that entry hallway. There's no attack by dozens of kobolds this time. No arrows come flying out at you. It's just an empty hallway now. You walk down into the main area. You know that the Gold Nibbler complex is directly to your south. You'll have to walk around to it. Do you care which way you go to get there? What's the plan?
I go straight.
Okay, Tara goes straight and bumps into this wall here.
Let's take a left and go.
I try to crash
the
through it.
Nice. Let's go through the nice park area rather than
Okay.
with the rooms with the traps in it and the dead kobolds.
All right. It's quiet. You don't hear anything happening as you walk around this area. You keep moving. You walk past the...
While we're by the fake rooms with the fake environments, can I
Right.
just see what else is it? What else we got? One of them had mountains.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there any of them with different?
We should
Well,
try to 100% clear this area if we can while we're here. Right?
Yeah, we just take a look at these two rooms down the hall for a second. Library. It's not.
It may look like a library, but it'll be an illusion.
You walk down the hallway to these rooms that had illusionary environments. The one on your left there to the north, you may recall, was a desert. And the one to the south was a mountain range.
Have we seen no kobolds on our walk so far?
No, none.
Oh.
And you continue forward.
Hey, we're looking for traps too. All the time.
Oh, you should have told me earlier.
I just said it.
You reach the eastern wall of the complex here. The room to your north appears to be a jungle. You can hear the sounds of exotic birds and a bit of growling, and there's light rainfall. It's beautiful. Looks like it might be dangerous, but it's pretty to look at.
I bet you a copper, Zartok, that the other room is a forest.
The room to the south is plains.
All right.
Here's a copper.
You can see just rolling plains of grass, stretching as far as the eye can see in that room, quote unquote, to the south.
What do they use these for?
You don't know.
I mean, she's asking aloud to like the magic-y people.
I'm not sure.
Do you think they're real? Do you think these are like portals to a desert?
No.
Or do you think that these are illusory?
Now, if it was conjuration, I might guess that, but...
Maybe it's like a
what
chill
I
out
can do.
room.
Yeah, that's what I imagine. It's so that you can go somewhere else for a bit. Is the mountain room cold? Or is
It feels a little cooler, but it doesn't feel as cold as
Not
you would
cold.
think it would by looking at it.
Okay. And what about is the jungle room like the
It
same?
feels a little warmer than usual
But it's
and
not.
humid, yes.
Okay. Gross.
You know, if I were an illusion wizard and I was trying to perfect my illusions, I might bring people to a place like this and see if they believe that it's an illusion or if, like, there's something wrong with the illusion that lets them know that it's an illusion, which would kind of give me some feedback and tell me how to make my illusions better. Maybe that's what they're doing. It's like quality control.
Okay, which one of these rooms seems like the safest?
Hmm.
I like the plains.
Well,
Yeah.
let's go to the plains.
Yeah.
Okay.
Desert, jungle, scary.
You step into the plains. You
Yeah.
can feel a gentle breeze blowing across you.
So does this look like a Star Trek simulation room where it's like it just looks like there's planes everywhere, but there's just this door behind us that we can walk
Correct.
back into the... Okay.
Yes,
So like it doesn't look like walls. It looks like
That's
out
right.
in the distance.
that's right.
Very cool. If we walk ahead like 30 feet, does it feel like we're walking or do we hit the...
You feel like you're walking, but then you run into a wall.
Oh, okay.
Are we able to like roll for like an investigation?
Yeah,
or
you can,
kinda-
if you want to figure out, if any parts of this are real or anything, you can
Yeah,
roll an
can I-
investigation
Can I
check.
do that?
Go right ahead.
Oh, 11.
It looks real to you. All of it looks like it's genuine until you bump into that wall.
What about the dirt? If I reach down... Zartok
Make an
reaches down.
investigation check.
Okay. Oh, well, don't forget the screen. I want to roll in front of everybody. Yeah. Yeah.
2.
That's 5.
5. It looks. You pick it up. You can see the dirt in your hand. It's really convincing.
This is powerful magic.
Paxton fires a firebolt into the ground to see if it scorches or whether the illusion of the grass just keeps swaying.
Make an investigation check.
That's a natural 1.
Ooh.
We're so dead.
It looks like a convincing scorch mark to you.
I was expecting that thing to like reverse.
Hit him in the face. Yeah. How dare you attack my illusion?
All right, this is neat. Let's go make Tara the kobold princess.
All right.
Queen.
Queen.
All right.
So you're heading back down the hallway, back to the south past the ruined park area. You reach the hallway that leads to the entrance to the Gold Nibbler lair. You pass on the left that room that Spelok said contained scary kitties.
Mm-hmm.
And you get back to the guarded entrance to the Gold Nibbler area, and there's some kobolds standing here again, covered in gold. They perk up when you step around the corner, and one of them says,
You again? Where is Great Leader Spelok?
He left. But you have a new queen now. It's
Left.
Tara.
What?
Yep. Yeah.
Show him all your gold, Tara.
He he made me the leader of the Gold Nibblers because he retreated to what's her face, the dragon lady.
Long Shadow and Liverthorok. So
Lurvathox?
Yeah, that's where he went.
Gym takers go to Lurvathox?
Yes.
And you can too.
You can.
Wait, oh no.
And the other kobolds standing next to him start looking at each other, and they all run behind them into the complex, into the Gold Nibbler complex.
Okay.
And you hear, after you stand there, I guess, looking at each other a little bit dumbfounded, it sounds like, you start to hear some wailing.
I don't think they're...
They sound happy.
I thought I was going to say the exact opposite.
Yeah, I guess they know that Spelok's going to go back and be like, the favorite.
Make them look bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, do you think kobolds do the thing kind of like the imp did? Did Spelok get scarier looking?
He did not. No. He looked exactly the same.
This is like the first kobold that Tara's met, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean,
He could have, but he didn't.
he could have.
Not that you saw. Maybe when they get to Lurvathox.
Maybe it's just a regular thing in this dimension, plane, whatever.
Maybe it unlocks the magic leadership that was inside you all along.
I doubt
Right.
that.
As you're talking, a kobold runs in front of you through that opening in the wall ahead of you, north of you.
Yeah.
A kobold runs from right to left carrying some equipment. And a little while later, another one runs the opposite direction carrying some bedrolls.
Huh? Well, what are they carrying? Like just equipment as
Like
in...
one of them has a bunch of spears, and the other one runs the other direction. He's carrying some bedrolls that have been rolled up.
Paxton reaches out and grabs one of them on the shoulder and picks him up.
Picks him up?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're small, right?
Yeah, they are. All right. So you
Yeah.
grab the guy with bedrolls, and he says,
Wow, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
We're leaving. Just let me go.
You're trying to get out of here and go back to
We've
your...
got to get back to Lurvathox.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's...
She'll kill us all.
Why would she do that?
Because we did not return earlier. We did not leave with Spelok.
Yeah, I mean, that does seem like an issue. I'll let you get to it. I put him down.
all right. A short while later, a stream of kobolds, there's probably 25 of them, come rushing toward you, carrying bags of gold, bedrolls, lots of spears, equipment, jewelry, all sorts of things. They're running past you pretty quickly. They're not saying anything. They're just rushing past you. They all look worried.
I do not think I am their queen, guys.
Yeah, that plan didn't work. It's
Yeah.
all right.
It's okay. I'm still confident.
What seems like getting them out of here is going to be pretty easy if we just have to tell them that Spelok went to Lurvathox and you should too, lest you be dragon murdered.
Yep, that does seem pretty easy.
Dragon murdered.
Yeah.
But we do need one of them to close the tunnel,
After we get them all to leave, we could just close the tunnel, right?
I suppose, but it'd be sure nice if they did it.
Yeah, I'd rather they did it. But we also got the wall smashers or whatever to find. I don't think we figured them
It
out.
sounds like
Yeah.
their deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Plow ahead.
well, do you want to see if they leave anything behind?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Although
Alright.
these are the gold nibblers, I doubt they're going to really leave anything nice.
Well, they don't care about anything that's not gold.
They
and
might
there's
leave
lots
gems.
Of,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so you look around the area. There's a big metal pot in the mess hall that has some unsavory-looking food still bubbling in it. There's little scraps of wood and metal lying around. There's some broken arrow shafts. There's a magical water container in what was the throne room. There's still that big bearskin rug. There's some trash.
When you say magical water container, is it like
The
ever filling?
Yeah,
or-
exactly, and it's always clean.
Well, all right. Yeah, that could come in handy.
Yeah, you've seen several of those now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like mobile, it's just like...
It's
Yeah.
too big to move around,
Yeah, okay.
realistically. At least, I mean, you could lift it up and put it on something if you had a bunch of people to lift it. But it's not something that you drag around
It's
with
not
you
built
regularly.
for travel.
Right.
All right.
It might be nice for the refugees to have one.
There is actually one upstairs
There's one up
in
there?
the
Okay.
in the hall.
Okay.
There's two.
Actually, no, there's two. Yeah, you're right. There are two of them.
All right. Well, it's not any nice loot. Sorry, mate.
Yep, seems like a bummer here.
Hey, Appleflat, do you want to check the dead bodies in this room to the southwest?
Do I? All right. Do I have to roll for? Like, or just
It might,
regular loot?
hey, it might be trapped because they're all dead, so just be careful.
Roll it. Give me a desecration roll.
Okay.
Which room are you checking?
It's this room to the southwest. That's the room that the word eaters were in, and they were all dead in there.
Right. Okay.
So I'm just looting dead bodies.
Yeah, there were a couple of kobold corpses. Yeah. There are some blue-robed kobolds. All right, you want to search them?
Sure.
All right, go ahead.
I go ahead and start looting.
Make a perception check.
Oh, okay. 10.
10. Okay. You don't see anything of value on them. They're wearing blue robes. A couple of them have scroll tubes at their waists, but there are no scrolls in them.
What a waste.
Some rusty daggers. Yeah, not much else, I'm afraid. They look like they... actually, yeah, that's interesting. It's hard for you to tell how they died. You don't have any visible injuries on them.
What's this room look like?
It's hard for Ashley to see the map. So.
Yeah, this is the room to the southwest. I've just put the token in it. This is the room is sort of a trapezoid shaped. It's got a flat wall to the north on the north side, and then on the south it's got an angled wall. This is the room that had those 4 metal pins in the floor.
And are the bodies in the middle around the 4 metal pins?
Yeah. There are 4 metal bolts or pins sticking out of the floor here. Make an investigation check, everybody.
I can use my other dice.
16.
Ooh,
15.
natural 20.
All right, what does that
paid
make
off.
total?
22.
18.
All right, so Athelflaed, you're looking at this, and you suddenly remember that the illusion box had 4 legs and looked like it had been torn off of something. And you realize that the pegs in the floor here, these bolts, would go right into the legs of that illusion-generating box.
Hey guys, I think I found a match here.
You're pretty sure that it used to be in here.
Interesting.
Can I do a medicine check on the dead bodies?
Sure.
It is 13.
They have no visible injuries.
I imagine that they messed with the box and then got killed by the illusion monster and just died in their own brains.
Yeah, psychic damage.
Hmm.
All right, what are we going to do about the kitties?
Pet them.
I don't know about that.
Are they cute? Just wondering.
You want to go over to the next room and go look in there?
Can we
Yeah.
actually see them without them seeing us?
Well, you don't know. You haven't opened the door yet.
I could go stealth and kind of take a peek.
This
Let me
could
check
be
how
our
much
chance at having
experience
some
I need for
owlbears.
the next level. Quite a bit.
Yeah, this was
Yeah,
a,
I do too.
This is a steel door, and a sign on it says "Caution: Authorized personnel only."
Well, that's us.
Does it look like? does it look sturdy? Like there's no way these cats can get out?
It looks pretty tough. Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like if we defeat them, we get experience points.
Heck yeah.
I don't know. It's up to y'all.
I definitely want to do it.
Oh, Zartok says y'all now, by the way.
That definitely jives with the Cockney
That
accent.
totally works.
Has he been just hanging around Paxton too much?
Yeah, we're dropping y'all out.
All right. I mean, yeah, it sounds fun to me.
All right.
Alright.
So you're gonna open the door.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't looked up the stats of a displacer. I don't.
What do you think, Epalima? You want to deal with whatever's in this room?
I'm not scared.
All right.
Yeah.
Seems kind of pointless, but I'm not scared either.
All right.
I mean, we're clearing the area to make it safe, Epalima.
Everywhere I go is safe, because I'm there.
But for other people, you know those refugees that are upstairs?
Are they coming down here? Oh, they're stupid.
I mean, we have seen many dead gnomes.
Oh yeah, they've been down there a while though.
Yeah.
All right. So you open the doors. There are 5 large chambers on the right, 2 with open doors and blue light spilling out of them. The closed ones have narrow window slits, also with blue light. A large table and an open cabinet stand at the back of the room. On the left is a large pool with steps leading up to it and some towels and scrub brushes around it.
Hey, this kind of reminds me of the administration floor where those big dogs were.
It does remind you of that.
That was great. That was a good time.
You don't see anything moving around in here.
Hmm.
I step inside the room.
You step inside the room. You are inside the
Okay.
room.
Paxton steps inside the room and then holds up his hand, like, to say, with body language, everybody hold still for a second. And I want to see if I can hear anything.
Okay, make a perception check.
It's a 14.
It is completely quiet.
Can I go stealth? I'll just kind of sneak around the
Sure.
walls, the perimeter.
Yeah.
See if I can.
Make a stealth check.
Okay.
And while you're at it, roll perception.
Okay. Well, the stealth is like 25. Let me check the perception.
Okay.
Total 20.
On perception?
Mhm.
Okay. So Athelflaed starts stealthing around the room. And as she reaches the back of the room, she sees a kobold hiding around behind these chambers. These 10 by 10 chambers with the blue light coming out of them. She sees a kobold in blue robes hiding behind the southernmost of those. And it's peeking around, looking around. The rest of you didn't spot it, but Athelflaed sees it. And then it looks at Athelflaed and sort of yelps and then crams itself back into the corner.
Did I notice any sort of weapon, or is it just?
It has a piece of paper in one hand.
I go after it. I kind of motion to the group that there's someone here, and then I go after the kobold.
All right. It puts its hands up with this piece of paper in its hand, this parchment, and it says,
No, please, don't kill me, please. I'm not hurt you. Leave me alone.
Who are you, and what are you doing here?
I'm Blingo. Blingo is my name.
Blingo. All right.
Blingo is my name-o.
Yeah, spell it out.
Blingo. Blingo, B-L-I-N-G-O.
Yeah.
Spell it phonetically.
Is you worthy a Blingo?
Yes, how did you know? You big people, what are you doing here?
Oh, we heard there were some cats.
Yes. In these buildings, cats and camel thing.
Camel thing.
Yes, 2 cats, 1 camel thing.
Ah. Are they cute?
No.
No.
Well, camel thing, we no one let out camel thing. Don't know if it's safe, but cats are dangerous, knife mouth, sword clawed, tentacle back, terrible creatures.
Why are you in here then?
This is a home.
Home? It seems like it's a really comfortable home, but monsters everywhere.
Monsters are inside chambers.
Why?
'Cause this is where all the word eaters stay.
Yes, this is Word Eater home base.
Where are the others?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Well,
How many word eaters are there?
6.
Tara's like got her fingers up. She's like,
Do some quick maths.
I'm sure they'll be
How
back
many?
soon.
How many blue robed corpses have we seen?
There were 4 in that other room.
Yeah.
Hey, can I see that sheet of paper, little guy?
No,
If you give me that, I'll tell you what happened to your friends.
you give me scroll, I give you scroll.
Okay. Well, I'd need to know what that scroll is for making a trade.
All right. He looks at it and looks over it for a moment, and he says,
Fireball.
Oh, nice. All right. Yeah.
I'll eat it, I'll do it. Don't get too close.
What happened?
What do you mean?
I mean, what happens when you eat? Why would you eat it?
Spell goes off.
What, in your body?
Yes.
Oh, that sounds stupid. Why would you do that? Again, why would you do that? And how do you bring it back to your patron dragon if you eat it? I'm trying to figure y'all out, yes. And again, y'all's a new thing I'm doing. What does that do?
What? Question is incoherent. Please restate.
So the gold nibblers have gold, and they bring the gold back
Yes,
to the
stupid
dragon.
gold nibblers, yes.
Lure
The
fox.
gem takers take it back to the dragon.
Yes, slightly less
What
stupid,
do you
yes. We take scrolls. Magic.
Oh, but then why would you eat them?
We don't eat them all.
Okay.
Well, hey,
Eat them when necessary. Last resort.
Okay.
Blingo, the gold nibblers and the gem crushers.
Gym takers.
Yep,
Gem takers.
those guys went back to your dragon lady.
To
Lurvathox.
Lurvathox.
Yeah.
Oh, finally.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the other guys, the bad guys, they flesh pokers, they did it too. Well, never mind, they're dead.
Yeah,
Flesh pokers are dead.
Yes.
Oh.
If Spielok gets there first, then he might take all the credit. So since you have a pretty nice scroll there, you might want to hit the road and not eat it so that you have something to give Lurvathox when you get there.
Oh, good idea.
And he reaches into his pocket, pulls out another scroll, puts the fireball scroll away.
He says, okay, well then, later, suckers.
We didn't need anything else from this guy, right?
No, he's fine. Let him go.
Yeah. Good luck, Blingo.
You see any other bird eaters around?
We've seen 4, but they're not coming with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, your friends are dead, mate. You need to catch up with the gold nibblers so you're safe in the long shadows too. They just left, so if you hurry up, you can probably catch up.
There might be one other one. I don't know.
I wouldn't count on it. Just go.
He says, do not open the chambers if you value your lives
Okay.
and your magic.
And
And by
he
magic.
runs out of the room.
I don't have any magic. It's fine.
All right.
What are these things locked in? Can we see in it?
Yeah, so you can look through these slits. The northernmost 2 closed ones, you see there are weird cat-like creatures in there. They look like 6-legged black panthers with weird tentacles coming off of their backs.
So I'm pretty sure that I know what these things are, but the thing that I'm not going to say the name of it, yeah, that thing right there.
Very cute.
Would those have existed in World 83?
You haven't heard of them, no. Yeah,
Okay.
that thing.
Oh God, no! That's not cool.
That's nothing like the picture I looked up.
Oh no.
Yeah, I want to domesticate and make a friend out of that picture, not that one.
That is not.
It's gonna
a
go as
cat.
well as the owl bears.
Why does everything have tentacles? Stop it. Okay, that's awesome. Never mind. We're not gonna open these doors.
And then the third one, the one to the far south, has a weird creature. I should have sent you a picture of this too.
Yes.
Let's see if I can find one.
Tentacles with hooks on the end.
Wait, so
Yeah,
are
bark
these
It kind of
Bark-
looks like a hairbrush to
how are
me.
these guys
Yeah.
still alive? Do they not have to eat?
That's what I was wondering.
I wonder
Like,
if they even real.
They're magic beasts, aren't they? Don't magic beasts not have to eat like the hellhounds?
I don't know.
These are not moving. They seem frozen in place.
oh,
Interesting.
And there's a blue glowing light coming from inside the chamber.
Is there anything else in the room that would indicate like some sort of control center or
Like a
something
switch?
like that? Yeah, or a button that says "Press
Off.
this to die."
Yeah.
So this last picture,
Ooh.
yep, that is the creature that is in the southernmost chamber.
Oh, wow, I hate it. A lot.
Also standing stationary in place. Why don't you guys describe what that looks like for the listeners?
It looks like a llama, but it has an ugly elephant nose, but like pink
And wrinkly.
and wrinkly. It kind of Alf in the face, but
Ye-
really long nose.
With kind of owl eyes and ears.
And like I can't tell if those are just funky teeth or like sharp, scary
It's
teeth.
got like a zombie face still.
It looks awful,
Yeah.
It's
frankly.
decidedly uncute.
It's got bluish fur.
Yeah, it was like, nope, not gonna bother trying.
It's got a little bit of a hump in its back, kind of an elephant-like trunk. Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's a little taller than Paxton and Tara when standing up. Yeah, and it's also just sort of standing frozen in place.
Does it look like something that you could ride?
I guess you could, if it would let you.
it looks friendly.
I
You can ride
need a
anything
mount.
if you're determined enough.
All right, let's leave it.
What kind of pose is it having? Like, does it look like it was frozen right before it was going to attack something?
No, it looks
or-
like it looks more like it just walked in and it's got it part of it's sort of facing at a 3/4 turn away from the entrance.
kind of like a museum taxidermy sort of setup.
It sort of feels like that, yeah.
Tara taps on the little window.
And there's no reaction.
Don't do that.
Athelflaed, you're looking pretty closely. Make a perception check.
All right. 15.
You can see that it is very slowly breathing.
Okay.
Like every once in a while, it takes a shallow breath.
I slowly back away, tap Tara on the shoulder. I'm like, I think these things are still alive.
Okay, so there are some of these rooms that have been opened already, right?
Yes, and they are empty.
I'm going to go into one of the open ones.
Okay, you go into the open room, and it's a blue glowing room. It's nothing interesting going on.
Where's the blue glow coming from?
The walls just all seem to glow.
And
Does
is
seem
there
like-
a cat corpse anywhere, or what's going on?
Not that you can see. No, not in here.
Slow moving, but are their eyes frozen at all? Or are they moving?
No.
Okay.
Hey, Sheets. Does this seem like any kind of magic that you've encountered before?
Probably not, but let me make an Arcana check. It's 12 Arcana check.
Seems vaguely familiar.
Yeah, vaguely familiar. It just looks familiar, and I know what this.
Not with a 12, you don't get anything else, no.
Okay.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah, sure.
That's 15.
This reminds you a little bit of the stasis chamber that Zartok was in.
Oh yeah, I should be very familiar with that.
Maybe these animals will join our party too.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe. Is Tara still in one?
Yep, she's just standing there looking around inside one.
Zartok has this urge to close the door, but he won't.
The look.
His hand
You gotta
grabs the door,
look.
but he doesn't. Okay.
I'm kind of afraid to move or touch anything for fear of waking anything up. I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
I say we leave it alone. They're trapped in a stasis, and how hard did the doors look like they were to open?
Well, you'd have to try one to see.
No, thanks. Yeah, let's leave
There's
it.
the one that Tara's standing in. You could open and close that one.
Yep. All right. Sorry, Tara. The DM told me I could do it. No, he'll wait till she gets out.
Okay, you wait till she exits and close the door?
Yep.
It seems relatively easy to close. And it's
Okay.
you hear like a snapping sound or a clicking sound when you close it.
Why exactly did you want to close the door?
I just wanted to see how, I'm worried about people open it accidentally. Someone coming along and doing something not good. I'm curious why the illusion level would have these at all, but anyway.
Did you remember anything from whenever you were in stasis, Sartok? Like, whenever you came out of stasis, did you see us for the first time? Or were you looking at us and thinking about us before we unlocked you?
You were basically asleep the whole time.
Oh yeah, it was like sleeping. I mean, I had lots of dreams, but that was most of them was about the worm, the neophyllid. It was nice. Why? Why did you ask?
I was just wondering if these things are like actively looking at us and thinking about us, or whether if we left, they would be none the wiser that we were ever here.
Oh, I don't know. Let's leave them.
Yeah, it seems like if we were to wake them up, it would be just to kill them, and that doesn't seem super cool.
That's not very nice.
All right.
What do you want to do next? You decided you don't want to attack these frozen creatures.
We got some rooms over in the west.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we would take care of the south side of this level. What about down this hallway?
Which one?
There's some gray still left in the hallway between
Right,
the
you never
zoo
went
and
all the way down. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but-
if you continue going all the way down there, you just see that it dead ends.
Dead end. Okay. Do we want to bother with those other rooms? It seemed like they was all trapped in, just had dead kobolds in them. Athelflaed, do you mind checking them?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Do I
They
need
seem
to?
the most nimble.
Okay. Do you investigation check or?
You need to let me know where you're going, Josh. Do you want where were you going to suggest that
Keep
Athelflaed
going
go?
west and see if there's another. So it looks like there might be a whole nother row of rooms.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we would go.
I can kind of go
Go
stealth
up in
and
there.
kind of peek around the corners
Well,
and stuff.
from where you're standing now, you can see that there are some backs of buildings,
Okay.
right? Did you want to go north and go sort of around
Yeah, that looks
this
like.
way?
Yep.
Or do you
Yeah.
want to keep going to the west, or where do you want to go?
I think probably north and then going
North?
west. Is that it?
Okay.
Do you want me to do a perception check or a stealth check?
Sure. If you want a stealth, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay, like 30. And then
30.
Yeah. Perception?
All right, make a perception check. Yep.
Ooh. 21.
21. All right, so this hallway leads away to the south. There's a door immediately on your right, and probably leading to another small residence. 20 feet ahead of you, there are gaps between these residence buildings that have been filled in with stone. So you can see that here on the map. You can see that these gaps have been filled in with stone. And that makes a continuous hallway out of what would have been a checkerboard of freestanding structures, but now it's just a hallway. There's another door 40 feet away, so you can see that door there. There's another door 40 feet away on your right, and the passage ends in a wall 60 feet away and then bends around to the right.
I'd like to go peek around that corner.
All right. And what was that perception check again? It was
21.
21. So you see old footprints on the floor leading in.
How big?
Little kobold size.
Okay.
And they lead in, but you don't see any leading out. And then there are those doors on your right, and you walk down the passage. As you're walking down the passage, right around here, the ground looks kind of funny.
Funny how? Like, different color?
Yeah, it looks like the stone there is a little different.
All right.
There's just a section of stone that looks a little different.
Almost like a trap door.
Sure.
Okay. I kind of step away from it.
All right, you step away. You don't move forward.
Yeah, I don't. Let's see. I go back and let the party know.
Okay. So Athelflaed comes back and says that there's a section of floorway that looks kind of funny. The stone looks different, and she's not sure what
And
the
I let
deal
them
is.
know about the footprints, too.
Going to the door and then not coming back out.
That's ominous.
Well, do you think it's just like a trap they said, or?
Probably.
Yeah, those footprints go down the hallway and don't come back. They don't go through a door.
Maybe they dug a tunnel to come out some other way. What about, is there a door right here? Athelflaed, can you peek in?
Yeah.
Which door?
It
The
appears
top
to
one?
be a door right
Yeah,
there,
that's a door.
I can go ahead and is it locked?
No, it's unlocked.
Okay, I'll go ahead and open the door, and then I'll kind of sneakily peek around.
So the door on the right, you open that door. There is a room here full of ropes, pulleys, and a cracked stone gear. But there's nothing else in here that you can see, unless you want to do a careful search, or if you look trying to figure something out, you could do an investigation check.
I'll do an investigation check.
Okay.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah, you're not sure what all this is for. It
Okay.
looks like, I guess I'll say it looks like leftover supplies or equipment. You're not sure why it's all sitting here or what it was used for.
Probably put up all those stones, I guess. I let the party know.
Okay.
There's nothing.
Let's check around the corner this way, down this hallway to the west.
To the west. So you're going to continue down this way?
Yeah.
All right. You reach a dead end here,
Okay.
and there's a wall to your south, and that's it.
These stones, I mean, I presume they've been put up by kobolds?
Yeah, they look like it's kind of sloppy stonework. You could probably break through it if you spent a lot of time. They basically set up a brick wall here, or a stone wall.
I think before we start any breaking down walls, let's just go check around, walk all the way back around down south and see if there's anything in that end.
We might want to follow the footprints. I mean, we are looking for kobolds, and those were kobold footprints.
Yeah,
right?
so the footprints sort of, let's see if I
It
can...
does go past what Athelflaed said was a weird looking
Well,
marks on the floor.
I mean,
We can poke
it's
at
one
it.
tile, right? Can we step over it?
I don't know.
Like,
So the footprints sort of go this way. Those are not good representations of the footprints. But they go like this, and then they turn.
Athelflaed, what do you think? Can we get around a weird floor without stepping on it?
I guess I could use my acrobatics to kind of leap over it, or...
I mean, I don't know how big this tile is, but like, tiles in my kitchen are that long.
You could jump over that, what you think might be some sort of trap or pit or pressure plate or whatever you think that is.
I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay, you don't need to make a check or anything. You can
Oh,
just
okay.
jump over it.
Oh, okay.
It's only like 3 feet across, and I think even at
Might be
height.
a lot for me, but
Yeah, but with a running start, you can jump over that.
okay.
All right, you jump over it. Now what do you want to do?
Continue to investigate past
All right.
the booby trap.
All right, you walk down the hallway. The footsteps
Are
continue.
we following her this time?
I don't know. It's up to you. What do you want to do?
Yeah. This time I want to follow her and
All right.
just let her point out where we need to jump.
Okay.
You jump over that
Weird tile.
That weird tile.
The trap.
You jump over what you think is a trap. That weird tile.
And then I'm
There's a
continuing.
door right there too, right? I mean,
There is a door.
hey, Alpha, let's check this room first.
Okay. And the door's not locked?
Just being thorough, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That door does not appear to be locked. You want to open it and look inside?
Yeah, but I do it very
wanna-
stealthily.
Make a stealth check.
Okay. 27.
You make no noise as you silently open the door and find an empty room. Nothing in here at
How
all.
do you do that? You like WD-40 to dole before you go in it each time? Like,
It is impressive because this is
even
an old
possible?
door.
you're amazing.
I'm not the smartest, but yeah, I'm pretty sneaky.
You're quite impressive, Appleflat.
So this is the empty room.
Yeah, it's just an empty, abandoned room. There's nothing in here. Not even any like beds or anything like you found in one of the other rooms. Just empty.
I mean, the kobolds obviously have done quite a bit of rearranging, so who knows what it used to be, but...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got the sense earlier that these were like residences.
Dormitories?
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
You want to continue to go around the corner?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, let's throw a wicked dorm party, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
Tara's
So
not sure
I
about
start
that.
tiptoeing around, and what do I see around the corner?
So you see that there's the hallway sort of twists around to your right, and then there's a large open space here. And as you move forward, you reach the big number 35.
Oh boy.
Yep.
What?
The passage? No, it's on my map.
Oh.
The passage turns west, leading to an open area between the interior buildings and the outer wall of this level. So I'm going to open up this entire area here.
For like a split second, you blew my mind because I was thinking that, you know how the towns are marked inside the jar?
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh my god, where's the jar again?
Jars on jars on jars.
No. There doesn't appear to be anything of interest here except for the desiccated corpse of a kobold to the west. There is a passage to the far west of the nearest residential structure, and another passage immediately on your right leading north.
Is this kobold the source of the footprints?
No.
Is he blue-robed?
No.
Okay.
What does he look like?
So this kobold is wearing a simple tunic, has a big twist of rope around his side. He's like wearing a bunch of surplus rope. He has a satchel, and he's got a big gear strapped to his back, and a little dagger at his waist, and a crossbow. And he's lying here on the ground, and he looks like he has been sliced in half.
Yeah.
Oh. By what?
You are not sure.
That makes me feel really uncomfortable.
I'm still getting messages
He's
here.
looking
Sorry.
at Discord messages.
Yeah, I thought I turned it
Sean
off.
begging to join again.
No.
He's like, come
Please
on,
let me dig tunnels.
come on, let me be Strathok.
Spelok changes his mind.
I can tell you have development experience. A developer. We pay you in experience. Yes.
That's also artists
Yeah.
and actors.
Exposure
Yeah.
is the artist
Well,
ones.
whatever. Yeah, same excuse.
You have
to not pay
destroyed all the
someone.
kobolds. Thus concludes your internship.
When do we get a real job?
I thought he had been prepping the illusion stuff. I'm very confused now.
No, he's ready to kill us on the next floor. He's excited about it.
Yeah.
He's mad that we haven't TPK'd already.
He's like, we're just delaying the inevitable.
My luck is not feeling with me today, so it's safe places only.
I had a bad week too. In fact, in the game Thursday night, I rolled 6 natural ones in that game.
Oh my
It was
God.
just brutal. And of course, there's a fumble deck involved. And
Sounds like a
so
record.
my luck is terrible. So okay, six natural ones, 2 fumbles, and I drew the same fumble card twice in a row. So I had 2 swords stuck in the wall. It was like the most embarrassing. I felt the tears welling up. I had to leave.
Oh.
I didn't actually. No,
I feel like you might be able to get one of those dice that have 2 20s on it instead of a 1, and then never
like
get a 20.
I feel like that should be enough. Now I want to cry again.
I'm sorry.
No, if you email me the picture, I'll open it.
Okay.
That might be more trouble than it's worth, but we also need to become friends on Discord, Mike.
Oh,
we need
yes,
to be
of
friends
course.
on Discord, Mike.
Is that something? Did you send me a request and I haven't answered it?
No, I haven't. I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't actually use it that often.
Okay.
I'm just
I
being
thought.
stupid.
Okay. I thought that I had screwed something up.
No.
Hold on, I'll send you a picture here.
Yeah.
Josh, I just sent you an email.
Make it cute.
Come on, Gmail, you can do it. Open up the picture of the thing that's going to kill us. Scanning. It's scanning for viruses. Google has identified a threat.
Oh, don't scan for
It's
viruses.
keeping me safe.
I wouldn't send you a
I haven't
virus.
gotten it yet.
It takes a long time because every time it tries to scan it, the thing is actually about 5 feet to the left of where it tried to scan.
Come on.
It scans the next file instead.
Exactly.
Oh, Michael Hammock, the Splicer Beast.
All right, and Josh, I just sent you another one.
Oh my God. 18,000 unread emails.
Holy cow!
I knew I was going to regret using my computer to do this. Well, look how many I don't open. I mean, it's just like
I
the official Pokemon Steam support.
Gotta hit that unsubscribe button, dude.
say,
No, I don't bother.
filter unsubscribe, send it all to the trash.
Yeah. Select all, mark as spam.